it wants to be free.
The night had a way of remembering things for you. It drifted in quietly, carried on a cool wind that slipped through the cracks of the world, brushing against skin like a whisper from somewhere long forgotten. I stood there still, letting it pass through me, through the fragile spaces where memory lived. It touched everything. The laughter I once knew, the words that once meant something, the moments that felt like they would last forever, but didn't. Each memory rose gently, like pages turning in a book I never meant to reopen. I could hear them again, every word, every phrase, spoken in voices that no longer reached me, yet somehow still echoed inside my chest. There was warmth there, dangerous warmth, the kind that makes you want to stay, the kind that makes you forget how things ended. I closed my eyes, and suddenly I was walking again. Not here, not in this quiet, empty night, but somewhere brighter, somewhere impossible. A path stretched out before me, glowing faintly beneath my feet, golden, endless, familiar. The yellow brick road. It shimmered with promise, each step pulling me forward with the weight of hope. Not the kind of hope you question, but the kind you believe in completely. The kind that convinces you everything will work out in the end. I followed it once. I followed it without hesitation, and for a while it felt real. But roads like that don't tell you where they lead. The light dimmed, the gold dulled beneath my feet, and somewhere along the way, the path twisted into something else, something vast and consuming. The ocean, endless, dark, unforgiving. I stood at its edge, staring out into the unknown, chasing something I didn't fully understand, something I thought I needed. The great white whale. It was never about the whale, though. It was about obsession, about chasing meaning so desperately that you lose yourself in the pursuit, about diving deeper and deeper until the surface disappears behind you. And I dove until there was nothing left but silence. And when I surfaced again, I wasn't the same. The wind shifted. The world around me began to fracture, bending at the edges like a dream, unraveling too quickly. Nothing felt solid anymore. Nothing felt real. Madness has a strange way of hiding in plain sight. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't scream. It simply waits, just beneath the surface, in a world most people never notice. A world behind the eyes. I felt it then, that quiet pull, that invitation. The ground beneath me gave way, and suddenly I was falling, not down, but inward, into something deeper, a tunnel of thought and wonder and chaos, spiraling endlessly in every direction. The rabbit hole. It wasn't dark. It wasn't empty. It was full, overwhelmingly full, of everything at once. Ideas, stories, possibilities, worlds layered upon worlds, each one more vivid than the last. I could think, I could question, I could hesitate, but something inside me whispered, "Don't think, Just jump. And so I did. I let go of logic, of fear, of everything that tethered me to the ordinary, and I fell freely into the unknown. When I landed, it wasn't with impact, but with understanding. I stood in a place made entirely of words. They surrounded me, floating, shifting, alive. Sentences drifted through the air like constellations, forming and reforming with every passing second. Stories breathed here. You could feel them, a wonderland of words, each one waiting, each one holding something just beyond reach. I reached out, and the moment my fingers brushed against them, they opened, not like pages, but like doors. I stepped through one, and suddenly I was someone else, somewhere else, feeling something entirely new. The weight of the real world lifted from my shoulders, dissolving into nothingness as imagination took hold. There were no limits here, no expectations, no constraints, only possibility. I laughed quietly at first, then fully, because I remembered something I had forgotten. What it felt like to be a child, wide-eyed, unafraid, completely immersed in wonder. That feeling, it wasn't gone. It had just been buried beneath responsibility, beneath routine, beneath the heavy, unrelenting structure of a world that demands you stay grounded. But here, I didn't have to be. I could let go. I could forget. Not everything, just enough. Enough to breathe again. Enough to feel free. The wind returned, softer now, wrapping around me like it understood. I opened my eyes. The night was still there. The memories still lingered, but they didn't feel as fragile anymore. They felt lighter, because I knew something now. The world may hold you in place. It may close in around you, tighten its grip, and convince you that this is all there is. But it's not. There are doors hidden everywhere. In words, in stories, in the quiet spaces between thoughts. All you have to do is stop thinking for a moment and jump, because at the end of that fall, you might just find a version of yourself that remembers how to be free.